25 years ago, I was actually a detective at the time, and remember that day, getting called up to St. Michael's.
Thank you for joining us tonight. It was one of the most shocking and brutal murders Dane County has ever experienced, and yet a quarter century later, the killer of Father Alfred Kunz remains unknown. Eric has more on how investigators refuse to let the case go cold.
Charlotte, that's right. We profiled this case at 10 years, then 15 and 20 years. Hard to believe now, 25 years since Father Kunz was found murdered in a hallway at St. Michael Catholic School in the village of Dane. All these years later, the mystery remains.
This was one of the most horrific homicide cases of many in our county.
After 4 decades in law enforcement, former Dane County Sheriff Dave Mahoney says there are just 3 cases he can't seem to shake.
2 that are resolved, but they still gnaw at me. And then this one, which was unresolved because we haven't really brought it to an end.
He was a detective on the morning of March 4th, 1998, when Father Alfred Kunz was found face down with his throat cut in the hallway at St. Michael's School in the village of Dane.
Really shocked not only the community of Dane, which is very close-knit and a rural community, but it shocked our entire county.
While there remains no shortage of theories and rumors about why Father Kunz was murdered, what is known is that the 68-year-old priest, a former Golden Gloves boxer, put up a fight.
We know that looking at his hands, he probably got a good number of hits in on his person who assaulted him. My guess probably had some very significant signs of injury.
News 3 Now has profiled the case through the years, and in 2018, Mahoney launched a social media campaign that led to many tips, but no arrests. Now, as investigators retire and possible suspects and witnesses die, Mahoney isn't giving up his hope that someone out there knows something.
And at some point in time, they need to resolve it in their own soul and their own mind and come forward.
And in turn, giving this small community and this longtime sheriff peace of mind.
It resonates and haunts, if you will, myself and many, many others who want this resolved. And I look forward to the day that it can be resolved, and I'll sleep better.
And Sheriff Mahoney says he still talks to the Madison Diocese about the death of Father Kunz as it hopes to bring closure to the case. Anyone who has any information about the murder is asked to call the Dane County Sheriff's Office tip line 608-284-6900.